Okay.
This is not just an extended edition of X-Men Day.
Oops. Okay, let's post that we're live. Okay. Alright, so we've got some quests that we can work on. This is a case where the Brawl might be really good for us because we have different classes that we haven't even worked on. Let's see. Yeah, so we have all of them unlocked, but we haven't played all of the classes. So, for example, Priest, we haven't even started that. Our Warlock's only level 6. We haven't even touched Hunter. So, let's look at the Brawl. And we'll start there. We'll at least get our free pack for the week. And, okay, so this week's Tavern Brawl is Encounter at the Crossroads. Pick a class. Let's see what's in your deck this time. Okay. So let's look at our quests here. I'm kind of feeling Priest or Warlock. Let's try Warlock. Okay. And if we actually can get 2 wins and maybe even get to do 100 damage to enemy heroes, we can complete 2 quests and we'll get 100 gold from that. So we would be really close to 700 gold at that point. Which means at 700 gold we can start doing the first wing of Nax. So that's really awesome. This week's Tavern Brawl, you just pick a class and go, and it puts random cards in your deck. So we don't even have to have them either, which that's really awesome. Like for our account, especially, we haven't even gotten these classes up to level 20. So the fact that we can actually have these cards is rare. Chromagus. Chromagus is a legendary that you get from completing, I believe it's the last wing of Blackrock Mountain. Well, we haven't even done anything with Nax yet, let alone Blackrock Mountain. So we're actually able to play with these other cards, so that's kind of cool. It also gives us a chance to try out these different classes, do the quests, the daily quests, even though we don't have these leveled up. Let's just throw that guy down. If we just tried to excuse me, if we just tried to play on the ladder in order to get wins and complete our quests, we might struggle a lot with classes that we haven't even started yet, like this one. So actually having a brawl where we can go in and play any class and we can just get our deck and have all these cards is actually really nice. We need some good cards, though. Some cards that we can actually play here. Let's see. Okay. Our opponent only has 4 cards in their hand right now, so it looks like we won't be able to get the attack bonus. But the good thing about this is that it has 4 attack, and our opponent's weapon only has 3. So he would actually have to like attack with his weapon and his minion, or attack with one of the other, and finish it off with a spell. So 4 attack is nice. The Dragon Fairy cannot be targeted by spells or hero powers, so unfortunately we can't use Drain Life or Mortal Coil on it. We can kill it off with Hellfire, because the Hellfire will do damage to everything. Okay. So, let's see. We've got a couple options. We could just play the Hellfire and destroy his board. We could just use the Drain Life and kill off his Scavenging Hyena. I kind of think let's just kill off the 1 minion for right now and gain some life. And we can actually trade here and kill that off. And we can end our turn. Now this guy is in range of his weapon. Hugin. Okay, Mistress of Pain, huh? Alright, since we don't really have a card that costs 5, we could play Hellfire, but it's not even going to kill his minion. So let's actually use our hero power, and we'll draw a card first, see what we get. Okay. Let's just play out one of them. We could have used coin to play out both, but what I want to do is next turn on turn 6 we can actually use the coin and play out our 7-cost minion. The Beast. Alright. Well, he's got a lot of high health minions. Yeah, so let's play out this War Golem. The good thing about the War Golem for us right now is it has the 7 attack, so it's going to be able to kill either one of those minions that he has. Oh no! That's not good for us. Okay. Ooh, Bane of Doom is good. Let's see. We might... let's see. If we play Bane of Doom, we can kill off his big game hunter here, and we'll get a minion. So deal 2 damage to a character. If that kills it, summon a random demon. I think we also could Hellfire. That's going to do 3 to everything. And then we can use our 2 attack and charge the beast, and then finish it off with the Mortal Coil. So that way we actually kill off 2 of his minions. We will get a 3/3 minion from this guy, and we'll get to draw a card. So I think we want to do that. Oh, the end button is broken. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. So this 8/8 minion Fel Reaver, whenever your opponent plays a card, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Oh, wow, look at what we just drew. Tinkmaster Overspark is, let's see, transform another random minion into a 5/5 double soar or a 1/1 squirrel. So I think we want to do that. He's got some minions. Hopefully we transform one of them into a 1/1. What I'm debating, though, is if we want to use Bane of Doom on this guy first. I think we will. Now that increases the chance that our minion is the one that's going to get... well, that's really good. Okay, let's actually just attack with that first, and then let's play this guy. Alright, well, it gave him the 5/5, but that's better than an 8/8, for sure. So he has 8 damage. Oh no! Okay. Well, he's got a lot of damage there. Alright, well, that was interesting. Well, at least we got some good experience, even though we lost. So this is also a really good way to level up our heroes. Oh, look at that. We've already got 13 out of 100 for that quest as well. Let's go ahead and just do the same thing. You know, a brawl like this, too, is actually really good for this free-to-play account. You know, if you're just starting off, you don't have many cards, you don't have your classes leveled up, this actually seems really, really good. Any brawl where they build a deck for you, or it's basically where you don't have to use your own collection, that's really, really good for this free-to-play and starting out. Okay. So what do we have this time? Echoing Ooze is good, we can keep that. Void Terror, okay. Let's trade in the Sacrificial Pact, actually, and try to get another card. Okay. Alright, Sense Demons. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Hopefully we have some other demons in here, so we can maybe play that out on turn 3 to give us some more cards in our hand to play. I think here we might want to just play out Echoing Ooze. It's actually going to give us 2 minions. Summon an exact copy of this minion. And I believe this is actually from Naxxramas. So that's a card that we can look forward to getting when we do that, when we work through Naxxramas. Okay, a secret. So, since these are random decks, this really could be anything. Let's try attacking this guy first. Okay, Freezing Trap. Alright. And I think my idea was if we could actually attack with both of our Echoing Oozes and kill his Bloodsail Corsair, then we could play out our Void Terror between them, and we would get a 5/5, because each of these Echoing Oozes would be a 1/1. But I think instead, let's just play our Sense Demons and try to get some cards. Okay, cool. And let's just hit for a point to the face. And then for turn 4, let's see. We can play... Ooh, Implosion. Actually, that's really good. I think we want to play that. Let's try our Implosion, and let's kill off his 2/2 here. This deals 2 to 4 damage. And we're going to get 1/1 imps for however many damage we do. So the reason we wanted to kill off the 2/2 is because we know for a fact it's going to do 2 damage. So even if it did 3 or 4 damage, we would just get more imps, but that one would still have died. If we'd have tried it on the 3/3 and it only hit for 2, he would still have 2 minions alive. Okay. So Cult Master is actually going to give him card draw, so we probably want to kill that off as soon as we can. So I think what we'll do is we'll trade both of these in and kill that Cult Master off. And Piloted Shredder is actually a really good card. Let's play out our 1-cost Taunt and then our Piloted Shredder. He will be able to trade easily right there. But what it does is it protects our Piloted Shredder a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, the Black Knight. So if he has any creatures with Taunt, we'll actually be able to destroy them. That's a pretty good card. If he has Taunt. If he doesn't have any Taunt, it's not quite as good. Alright, so what do we want to play here? Okay. Let's tap first and draw a card. See what we get. Floating Watcher. Okay, that's pretty good. Since we have that in our hand now, we can actually play out our Void Caller, I think. And hopefully when this dies, it's going to put our Floating Watcher minion out onto the field. Let's also just go face. Okay. Feign Depth. Trigger all your death rattles on your minions. That's really, really nice. Alright. So, hopefully what we need is actually a board clear. Which is some type of AoE spell. Like our Hellfire, that'll do 3 damage to everything. It's not gonna do it. Alright, well, I think we need to try to kill something off here. Let's try to kill off his big guy first. Okay. And let's see. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to trade into this guy here and play out our Void Terror. This is going to destroy both minions and take up their health. Okay, and it puts that out for us. Let's also play out our Echoing Ooze. And hopefully we live this next turn. He's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage with his hero power. So he's 1 off of lethal. Okay, so he chose to kill off our big dude. Spider Tank! Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Alright, so if we do have something like Hellfire, that would be amazing. Nope, okay. So let's see. So we may want to, let's see if we can kill off some of his minions. I don't think we're going to have it though. If we trade our big guy and kill off his highest attack minion, we still have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we can trade both of these guys into one of the 2/2s, and that'll leave us at 9 health. So that's still lethal. But we have this Sacrificial Pact, so after we trade our 6/6, we can just destroy it and gain 5 life. And let's play out this, the Foe Reaper. It also damages the minions next to whomever he attacks. So if we attack one of his creatures that's in the middle, it's going to hit the one that we attack and both minions next to him. So that's kind of a board clear if you want to look at it that way. Alright, we need some life gain or a taunt or something. Oh boy. Ouch. Well, I don't think we win this one either. That is rough. Even if we attack the big 7/7, all we do is get rid of the Divine Shield. So he's going to still have all that damage. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we lose that one too. This is no good. Alright. I think we got a decent amount of experience, even though we lost, so that's pretty good. At the end of this, we might even like hit 10 or higher. So let's just stick with our Warlock. I think we can do pretty well with that. Hopefully. We've lost 2 games already. Alright. So what we want here is we at least want to get 1 win so that we can get our free pack for the week. And I mean, that free pack every week is definitely going to help us build up our collection, especially when our gold right now is being saved up just to go towards the adventures. Rend Blackhand. See, this is another one that comes from Blackrock Mountain, another legendary. We actually do have a dragon in our hand, which is good to know that we at least have 1 dragon in our deck, but they're too high of a cost right now, so I think we're going to throw them back in our deck. Let's keep the 1 cost, and we do have the coin since we have 4 cards, so I think it's okay to keep the 4-drop taunt. Okay. And we're playing against a warrior. Millhouse Mana Storm. Enemy spells cost 0 next turn, so that could benefit him. But I think if we play it early enough, he might not have very many spells or spells that he could use. So playing Millhouse Mana Storm out as early as we can actually might be a good idea. So I'm actually thinking maybe we can coin him out. That way we play him on turn 1. He's only going to have, when it's his turn 2, he's only going to have 5 cards in his hand. So, really this puts a lot of pressure on him. He has to find a way to get rid of it. And if he does have any spells, he will want to use them, probably, because they cost 0. Okay. That's a pretty good one. Shield block, 5 armor, and draw a card. Slam. Okay. Oh, he actually had some good spells in his hand that he could benefit from. Alright. Oh, that's a really good draw for us. So we have 2 mana. I think what we want to do is let's actually just play out both of these minions. And Voodoo Doctor, we're going to restore the 2 health to our 4/4. Which is also really good. Against Warrior, they have a spell called Execute that destroys a damaged minion, enemy minion. So, okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play this guy out. We might end up with a 1/1 chicken if we draw a minion. Oh, cool, we didn't. We drew a spell. Okay. So let's trade here and kill off that guy. The reason we used our bigger minion is because our minion would still survive. We could have traded both of these smaller minions in, but it would have killed off both of ours. So this way we actually get to keep more minions on the board. Okay. Well, he hasn't flayed any creatures yet, so we don't really need the taunt. But if we play this 4/4 or 3/3 for 4 with the Divine Shield, basically he's going to have to hit that creature twice in order to kill it. So that benefits us. And we'll just attack with everything. For turn 5, we actually do have a 5-cost minion we can play. Oh, cool. Okay, Blingtron. This gives each player a random weapon. So we got Ogre Warmaul. 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Especially right now if we attack, let's say we want to attack his Blingtron. We have a 50-50 chance that it won't hit that, but since he only has 1 minion, it's going to hit his face. And I think either one of those is actually good for us right now. So we'll try attacking his minion. Okay, we hit his face. That's fine. Let's go ahead and actually use our 4-attack minion to trade into that. If we didn't, then otherwise he's going to have... let's just go ahead and play out our 5-drop. If we didn't use our Millhouse Manastorm to trade, then he has the option to actually use his minion to trade into our guys, and his guy wouldn't die. So we don't want to give him that beneficial trade. And right now, this Demon Wrath in our hand isn't really going to do us good. Oh, woo! Alright, well we won 1 game, which means that we actually get our free pack for the week. And look at that, we earned some more Warlock cards. So we got the Sacrificial Pact. We got our free pack. Woo! Alright. And we should have... Okay, we're just under halfway done with this quest, and halfway done with that. Let's go and open our pack real quick just to see what we have. See what we got. Alright. So I always like to just hover over them because you can see the colored aura around them. So we actually got 2 rares in this pack, which is pretty good. Alright, cool. So we have Unleash the Hounds, Venture Co. Mercenary, Freezing Trap, Void Terror, and Siphon Soul. Wow, so we got 2 Hunter cards and 2 Warlock cards. That's awesome. So really that just helps us build up our collection. So if we go into the collection here and look, so we got the 2 Hunter cards, the Freezing Trap, Unleash the Hound, so we didn't have either of those, so that's awesome. Oh, we got a rogue card last time. Let's see. Here's our warlock cards. The sacrificial pact that we just earned. We have one Void Terror and now one Siphon Soul. And our one common card was the Venture Co. Mercenary. Right there. Awesome. Okay. So let's actually let's look at our priest or warlock for that. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing. So let's stick with our warlock, and what we're going to try to do now is we just want to get that second win so that we complete the quest. I mean, hopefully, if we're able to complete the beatdown quest where we do 100 damage to enemy minion or enemy heroes, that would be really awesome. But really, what we want here is we just want to take our warlock deck in, and we just want to get a second win. And then, to finish off the other quest, we can go and do maybe just some ladder with one of our other decks that we have. Okay, so we want to keep let's keep the 1-drop Voidwalker, and let's clear these other ones. Alright, awesome. We have a really nice curve here with a 1, 2, and a 3-drop. So let's go ahead and just play out our 1-drop. Our 1-cost minion. Turn 2, we can play out this Trog. And we'll just hit face for 1. Okay, let's see. And actually, I don't know if we want to play out this Void Terror just yet. This will destroy the minions. So maybe what we want to do is just tap here. Look at that! Siphon Soul. We just got one of those from a pack. So this is actually a good chance to be able to test it out. You know, a random brawl like this is actually really good to start learning some of the cards as well. Because you get to see a lot of different cards that may not even be used in the normal, like, ranked play. But it's still really good. Okay, let's play out our Demolisher. Start of your turn, deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion, or a random enemy, excuse me. And let's just attack base. He's gonna have to go through our taunt, and his minion only has 2 attack, so he's not even gonna be able to kill off our taunt guy. Let's see, turn 5. If we can draw a dragon, then we will be able to use this battle cry. I know we do have at least one dragon in there, because we saw in our starting hand we had Nosdormu. So if we draw him, we can get the battle cry. Okay, he's using the coin. Awesome, our guy got buffed up. Oh, perfect. That is actually really, really good for us. Since he took damage here, now he's within 2 damage of being killed. So we can actually play out our Bane of Doom and kill off that guy. And we'll get a random demon. Oh wow, and we got Mal'Ganis. That is amazing. Yeah, and I think here let's just go face. Let's just be really aggressive. He can't kill off our taunt with just his creature. Mal'Ganis is a legendary. That's a warlock card. Your other demons have +2/+2, and your hero is immune. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good for us. Let's see. Oh, I might just want to play out some minions. He's still gonna only be at 2 health. And another little trick or tip with Mal'Ganis is since your hero is immune, you can actually tap without taking any life. So essentially, it's a free card draw for 2 mana. You just pay 2 and you get a card from your deck, which is really, really good. Some people say that the Warlock hero power is actually the best hero power in the game because card draw is so important. So actually having Mal'Ganis out and being able to get card draw without taking any life, so there's no downside to it, is really, really good. Okay. So we just want to attack. We don't have a way to do 2 more damage to him. So let's actually just play out this Emperor Thaurissan, which also comes from Blackrock Mountain. And that is going to make all the cards in our hand cost 1 less every turn that he's on the board. So that's really good. And if he doesn't have a way to kill both of our minions, or gain life or put a taunt out or something like that, then we'll actually win. So that'll get us our 2nd win, which is really cool. And then what we can do is we can just go into ranked play and use one of our decks that we have and just try to get more damage to enemy heroes to complete that quest. Alright, well, he just gave us the win there. Woo! Yay! Alright, so that means we have 2 wins. So we got 40 more gold. And we are, what, 27 points away? So look at that, we have 620, so we're 80 gold. 80 gold away from being able to buy the first Wing of Naxx. So that is exciting. Let's go back here and let's look at what our other quest is. Oh, Hunter or Mage. Okay. So actually, why don't we just play our Mage deck since we have a pretty decent Mage deck built. And hopefully we can actually, if we get 2 wins with that and do 27 points of damage to the enemy heroes, we'll actually complete both quests, which will put us over that 70 or that 700 gold that we need, which is really, really awesome. So let me actually, here's the deck list that we have right now. Let me get that up on screen for you guys. And then we'll get started. Okay. So, deck list. Alright, so there's the deck list up on screen. Okay. So let's go ahead and just jump into ranked play, and we're actually sitting at rank 17 right now, so not bad. Just for a free-to-play account. And yeah, hopefully we can get, if we can get 2 wins off of this, then with 2 wins we should be able to get 27 points of damage to the enemy heroes. I mean, they start out with 30 anyways, so hopefully we should actually be able to get it off the first win. We'll be able to complete the 1 quest. Alright. This isn't actually a very bad hand, but I think what we want to do is we want to clear out this 4-drop. And let's see if we can get a 1-drop. Maybe another 2. Okay, perfect. We did get a 1-drop. Oh, awesome. I think actually let's just play out our 1-drop. The goal of our deck is to be very quick, control the board. So we want to get the minions out there as soon as we can. Oh wow, we got another one. Okay. So actually, I kind of like playing out Mech Warper, and then we'll get our Clockwork Gnome for free. So we can play out 2 minions, and we'll just go face with that one. Now, with this, we do want to be a little bit careful. We have to look out, the Paladins have a spell called Consecration, which will do 2 damage to all the minions on our side of the board. So we're going to have to play around that. So, let's see, we don't know what this secret is, so let's actually just try attacking first, see if anything happens. Alright. And because of that Consecration, it's a 4-cost spell. We don't want to play out too many minions, so I think let's just play out the 1 minion, and let's just use our hero power. And he doesn't have any minions on the board yet, so I think we can, it was okay to play out the Cogmaster instead of the Taunt. Okay, so there's the Consecration. Our Mech Warper actually does still live, so that's really good for us. Okay, so we got Whirling Blades, give a minion +1 attack, and return a friendly minion to your hand. Alright. So, let's attack, and we can actually play out both our Mechanical Yeti and our Taunt here, so I think we want to do that. Keep the board pressure on. Keep minions out there. Okay. Let's see. Paladins also do have a minion called Quartermaster, and what it does is it actually will give all of his Silverhand recruits +2/+2. So that's a 5-cost minion, so he might play that next turn, but let's see how much damage we actually have here. We've got 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus we could give another attack here, so 14. That's still not close enough. So let's freeze his face so he can't use any weapons. And we'll use our hero power to actually kill off one of his minions here. Okay, so it buffed up, used Avenge. And we want to kill that off, so let's actually use our big minion here. And let's actually kill off his 3rd one, because if he does play the Quartermaster and buff that up to a 3/3, then he gets to kill our minion and his minion still survives. Pretty good combo there. Alright, so now let's look at the amount of damage that we have that we can do. We can do 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we actually do have lethal. Yeah. Alright. Awesome. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we are actually ranked 16 with this. This is great. Okay. And we did win 3 games, so we'll get 10 gold from that. And we completed that quest. I believe that'll put us... Actually, that was 100 gold, wasn't it? So we actually should be over... Nope, we are 30 gold away. So if we get one more win, then we'll get 40 gold, and that'll put us 10 over. So we will actually have enough to start the Naxxramas adventure. We can get the first wing, which is definitely awesome. And just as a reference point, this EU account, I really only play for this 2 hours once a week. So Fridays for 2 hours. That's all that I play. I think I played like 2 or 3 games on my mobile device just one day to get my mage up to 20 so that when I did the stream we could do a brawl. Let's clear the loot hoarder and hopefully we can get another 1-drop or some other mechs. So yeah, that's a reference point, how much I play this. So it's very, very casual on this account. You know, only once a week for 2 hours. But, you know, that just shows that you can... let's see. Let's actually play out our loot hoarder. Turn 3, what we can do is play out our Mech Warper and the Snow Chugger, because the Snow Chugger is only going to cost 1. So we can do 2 and 1 for 3 mana. So yeah, so even if you are just a casual player or you don't have much time to play, even just a few hours a week can you can still make some progress. Okay, let's go ahead and actually just attack here. We'll get to draw a card. Okay, and let's play out both of our mechs. I think another idea is, you know, if you have enough time or you play enough to even play like twice a week with your account, let's go ahead and use all 4 mana and play out our Mechanical Yeti. And let's make the trade here. It's going to put that at a 4 health so that hopefully next turn we can just trade into it and kill it off. If you can play like twice a week, kind of every 3 days or so, then, you know, if you can play enough to complete all 3 of your quests in one day, then actually the next day you'll get a full 3 new quests. You know, or over the next few days, you know, you can refresh your quests, and then, you know, when you log back in, you will have more quests. So let's play out our Stranglethorn Tiger, and because we have this piloted Shredder, what I'm going to do is you want to play the piloted Shredder in the middle of other minions. So we're going to place the Tiger on the other side of the piloted Shredder. And the reason for that is that the Pilot Shredder has a chance to drop a few minions that buff up your other minions. For example, Direwolf Alpha, which gives the adjacent minions +1 attack. So let's see. I think here what we want to do is we could play out Antique Healbot, but we don't really need the life right now. So I kind of like the idea. Let's just play out Mere Entity as a secret, and we'll get a copy of the next minion he plays. And let's see. Let's just hit him in the face for one with our hero power. We'll attack there, and let's give our guy Taunt. So he's going to have to do more than just trade with his minion. Alright, that was good for us. Cool. Okay, so we have a couple different plays here. We could use our Flame Strike. It's going to deal 4 damage to all enemy minions. But since it's just one minion, I don't think we need to do that. I think the better play is playing out our Stormwind Champion. And we will just trade here and kill off his minion. Alright. And then next turn, for turn 8, we can play out our 6 cost and freeze the character, and then we can use hero power. If he plays several different minions, we might be able to actually use our Flame Strike. Okay, destroy all minions and summon 2/2 treants to replace them. That's really good. Poison Seeds is a really efficient way to deal with the bigger minions, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. So we could play out this Fireball that we just got, but then it's going to leave us with 4 mana and not much to do with it. So I think the better option here is to actually play out a minion. And let's just freeze the enemy hero himself. And just go face with what we can. Okay, Starfire, he's dealing 5 damage, drawing a card. Okay, Unstable Ghoul. So, let's see. We can use our hero power and trade our 2/2 and kill that guy off. That's going to leave us with 7 mana. And then I think at that point maybe we can... Now we can use our Fireball. We're just going to go to the face with it. And we can actually play out both our Snow Chugger and our Cogmaster. And since we got to play the Cogmaster with Mech, he's going to get that buff. So essentially we just want to try to keep minions on the board as much as we can. Okay, restore 8 health. Okay. Ooh, Fireball, that's a good draw for us. So I think what we will do here is, let's use our Fireball to actually kill off his taunt. And we'll hit face with our minion. And let's play out our Antique Healbot. We don't get the full heal off of it because it will heal for 8, and we were only damaged for 4. But it keeps some minions on the board. Let's see what we draw. Loot order. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we might just use this Flame Strike, even though it's only on one minion. So it's going to do 4 damage to him, and then we can use our hero power to deal the 5th damage. And then we'll just use one of our guys to kill off the 1/2 taunt that summons after he dies. And what I think we want to do is let's actually trade our anti-Killbot into it so that we can freeze the enemy hero. So he can't use any other cards like that will actually allow his hero to attack. Okay. Alright, I think at this point we just play out everything that we have. And let's make this trade here so that we can get some damage in, and we will also hit it for 1 with our hero power. And now at this point we can trade both of these minions in to kill it. So look, we only have 13 cards left in our deck, so a little less than half. Okay, Annoyatron. And Mirror Entity. Okay, so again, I think this is just we trade, or we play everything that we have. So, play out our Annoyatron, we'll play out our Secret. And I think what we want to do is we want to ping this taunt guy. Ooh. Let's actually give our Annoyatron +1 health as well. That way he's not going to be able to use both of his minions just to kill it off. He's going to have to use like both of his minions and his hero power or something like that. Woo, that was a really good time for the Mirror Entity. Really good. Alright. Claw, okay. Alright, that's going to draw some cards. So let's use our Arcane Intellect first. Let's draw some cards and see what we get. Another Arcane Intellect. Alright, well I guess we'll play that. Draw some cards. Okay. Let's use our hero power and kill off his Death Lord. So we'll get a minion on the board. Okay. Let's trade here to get rid of the Divine Shield, and let's actually use the Frostbolt on it. So it's frozen and damaged. And then what we can do next turn is we can play out our Mech Ripper. And then our Cogmaster will have 3 attack, and we can use that to trade into his taunt and then kill it off. Restore 8 health. Oh, we restored his minion. Okay. Oh, well, that's even better, actually. Let's go ahead and use Polymorph on that. And then we will use our hero power to do 1 damage to that guy. And now we can play out. I think we're just going to attack base here. We're not too worried about the 1/1. We can use our hero power next turn to kill that off. Okay. Alright, so we still have 6 damage on board. Okay, so here I think we just play both our creatures in hand, and we'll use our 1 hero power to deal the 1 damage to his minion. So basically we're building up our board, and we're clearing his board at the same time, which is really good for us. So he's going to have to do a lot in order to kill off our minions, or prevent us from killing him off this next turn. Wow, that was pretty effective. He still has enough to do his hero power. And he might trade into this Clockwork Gnome and kill that off. But we still actually have enough to kill him because we drew our Frostbolt here. So, woo! And we're on a win streak now. Awesome. So actually, if we won another game after this, we'd be rank 15. But we did get our second win, so that should complete our quest. Yay! So we actually have enough gold now to... We have 710 gold, so we have enough to go and do the first wing of Naxxramas. Awesome. Okay, so let's go Naxxramas, normal. And let's see, let's look at... So these are the 4 cards we get from the first wing, which is what we're going to be able to purchase with our 700 gold. So we'll get Haunted Creeper, oh my goodness, Nurubar, Weblord, I don't know why I had trouble saying that, Nerubian Egg, and Maxina. Maxina, oh my goodness, I can't talk today. Maxina. Okay, so the Nerubian Egg and the Haunted Creeper are actually used quite a bit in really popular decks. So those are some good cards to have. So let's go ahead and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. So, we have 700 gold! Yeah! We're gonna buy this first wing. Here we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Purchase complete! Yay! Alright. Let's do it. Arachnid Corridor. Alright, so this has 3 bosses. So the first reward is a Haunted Creeper. It's awesome. Okay. So, Anubricon is one of the finest spider lords of the ancient spider kingdom of Jul-Nerub. His hero powers: Skitter, summon a 3/1 Nerubian. So, I kind of think the mage is good for that. We can use the hero power to deal 1 damage to the 3 1s that he spawns. So let's go ahead and let's just use our mage deck. Now these adventure bosses, we can actually create any type of deck, and especially with the heroic version, but later down the line we actually will want to create our own decks and not just use one that we already have made. Alright, so we're actually going to clear all of these. We want our 1 and 2 drops. Which we got some 1 drops, so that's really good. Awesome. Okay, so let's just play out one of our Clockwork Gnomes. And I think what we want to do is alright, we'll use that. Let's see, we got give a minion taunt. Let's just play out our second Clockwork Gnome, and yeah, we don't need to give it taunt right now. Alright, so now we can just use our hero power and clear that out. And we're just going to hit face with 2. So we're just going to want to get rid of those guys as soon as we can, as quickly as possible. Actually, here what we might do, we might actually just use our Fireball and trade in our Clockwork Gnome. That's going to kill that off, and it's going to put another minion on the board for us. Awesome! So we actually got a 7-cost minion on turn 4. That is perfect. Really, really good for us. Okay. So here, let's see, we might want to... Let's just play out some minions. And attack face. And let's give one of these guys taunt. Okay. There's the Haunted Creeper that we'll be getting as a reward for this. Okay, let's look at how much damage we have here. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's going to put him at 10. And we actually have 9 damage right there with these 2 spells. So I think let's just throw all we've got at him. And then next turn we can just use our hero power to kill him off. Or use a minion if we have one. Sweet Olivia, hello! How are you today? Okay, so let's just... We don't even need to use our hero power, but here we go! Sweet! Alright, so we beat the first boss of Naxxramas. Awesome. Alright, so we got our Haunted Creepers. Perfect. So those are used in a lot of decks. A lot of the Hunter decks use them. The Zoolock Warlock decks use them. So we can definitely make use of that. Alright, so the Grand Widow oversees the Arachnid Quarter and teaches acolytes to worship the Master. Her ability, Rain of Fire. Fire a missile for each card in your opponent's hand. Wow. Alright, so I think we can stick with our little Mech Mage deck here. Do you always play Mage? No, I don't. The reason we chose Mage for that last one was because his hero power is to summon a 3/1 minion. So the Mage's hero power, we can effectively use the hero power to destroy or get rid of his 3/1 minions that he would summon from his hero power. Let's actually look at our Warlock here. Against this next boss, we're going to want to play kind of a faster deck with a lot of low-cost cards. Otherwise, if we have this big hand that's, 8, 9, 10 cards in our hand, she's going to start doing 8, 9, 10 missiles, and that's not very good for us. So we're going to want to play a fast deck. Let's see. This doesn't seem too bad here. And we don't have very many cards in here, so we can actually probably use our Warlock. Also, we will get experience. So let's actually go ahead and let's use our Warlock deck this time. And maybe we can even maybe rank him up some. So we use our Warlock deck here. But no, we don't always play Mage. We just started with Mage. That was the first class that we started with. So it's, I guess, the most developed in a sense, because we have the most cards for it. Okay, let's keep our 1-drops here, and hopefully we get some small. Good, good, okay. So against this hero, we're going to want to play our cards out as quickly as possible. Flame Imp is a really good turn 1. It does 3 damage to us, but it's a 3/2 body.
You're dead.
Alright. Turn 2, let's just play out our 2-cost minion. And let's just go face. Ouch. That didn't feel very good. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, let's just do it that way so we play a card in our hand. Oh, wow. Alright, so your hero has +1 attack on your turn. Okay. Again, let's just play this guy out, and let's actually just go face with our 2/2. Our 4 attack minion can trade into the Worshipper. Death Charger. Charge and Death Rattle deal 3 damage to your hero. Okay. Well, Hellfire wouldn't do too much for us. It would clear off the 1 minion. But I think we want to trade into one of these 4 health. And we have 5 mana. We can actually play out 2 cards, though, which against this hero is probably going to be better. So let's play both of those cards there. And alright, let's see. turn 6. Alright, I think we can make some trades here. Let's kill off his 4/4. And we'll kill off that 1/4 minion as well. And we really probably only get to play one card. So let's play this Antique Healbot and gain some life. And again, we played it on the other side of the Piloted Shredder so that we can keep our Piloted Shredder in the middle. I don't like that this game is pay to win. Yeah, well, that's why we're, we're working through this free-to-play account. I mean, hopefully it helps people. This account we really just play casually. But let's see, on ladder we actually we're ranked 16 right now, so that's pretty good considering that this is just a small little deck that we threw together. Yeah, I mean, you can get the same cards not paying for them. It just takes a lot longer, so that is unfortunate. I wish that they did more things that were free or benefited. Let's just attack face with that. I always lose because of strong cards. Yeah. And I know it's unfortunate. Like I said, I wish that they did more that was geared towards like free to play or things like that. I do think that's why some of the brawls are really good. At least you're able to get a pack for free. You don't have to do anything, you just play. And even if the brawl is not as good or you don't like it, you just have to play enough to get a pack. So I would like to see them do more things like that. Let's see, how much damage do we have here? We have 6, 10, 13. Oh, we have lethal. Awesome. Actually, I lose because I suck. Well, that's a factor too. I love all of his little quotes and things that he says. Alright, so we have the Web Lord. Alright, cool. So we actually beaten 2 of the bosses. Alright. So, the Massive Spider Queen bursts endless spiderlings to feed on the corpses of interlopers. Okay, Web Wrap. Return a random enemy minion to your opponent's hand. Okay. So, he's gonna put minions back in our hand. We could probably just stick with the Warlock here. Let's see. What do you get if you kill 3 bosses? Each boss will give you a different card, and then once you complete all 3, you'll get a 4th card. So you get a card for each boss, and then you get a card for completing the whole wing, for beating all 3 bosses. Okay, so let's see. Let's just keep the 2-drop and try to get some 1 or another 2-drop in there. Okay, well, we got a 1-drop. Yeah, so we can go back and look at it too. There's another 1-drop. Mostly painless. Alright, let's play out our 1/3 taunt. He's got a little bit more health than our Cogmaster. Okay. So let's see. We can actually play out our Mech Warper, and what that's going to do is make our Piloted Shredder cost 3, so we can play that next turn. And I think we're just going to go face. Let's see. Do you play Craft of World War? I used to play WoW. I haven't played in a while though. And Skimhaze, hello! How are you? Look, there's our Haunted Creeper. So we just got that from the other boss that we beat. Okay, so let's play our Piloted Shredder. And again, we play him in the middle. Because there are cards that can drop from the Piloted Shredder that benefit your other minions. So we want to put him in the middle. And, okay, let's see. We can actually use our Shadow Bolt and destroy his taunt. And with our last mana, let's play out our Cogmaster. And let's just go face. He's going to have to trade. Alright. And we may see him use, yep, his hero power. Okay. Don't. Doing well, relaxing. How are you? Good. I'm good, yeah. I woke up late today, so I started my stream late, so I feel bad about that. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? 5 mana. Let's go ahead and play our Taunt, and just our Cogmaster, and let's just go face with what we have. Let's see. I don't understand why Blizzard made the Fireball of the Mage only do 1 damage, while Hunter has one with 2 damage. It's because you can direct it, whereas the Hunter, it just goes to the enemy hero's face. But the Mage's hero power you can use on any minion, on their face, or whatever it is. So, because you get to choose where it goes, it's... I mean, it would be overpowered if it was 2 mana for, like, 2 points of damage that you could do anywhere. So really it's just like a balance. Let's see. We have 7, 10 damage. Let's see if we... Let's actually tap and draw a card. If we could draw like a Hellfire. Nope. Okay. Let's just drop a bunch of minions. And just go face. So let's... Yeah, so Skimhaze says Mage can direct it, Hunter can only do face damage. So the value is balanced by that ability. I think Fireball must be 3 damage. I think it wouldn't be worth it if it was 3 damage. Like, I mean, if it was 3 damage for only 2 mana, that is really, really overpowered. And, I mean, people complain about the Mage being overpowered anyways. Okay, so there we got the Nerubian Egg! Woo! That's also another card that is used a lot in other decks. And, alright, so here now we get to see what happens. We beat all 3 bosses. So we defeated the Arachnid Quarter. And we got Maexna. And now we unlocked these class challenges, so Druid and Rogue. So we can go in and actually play those and get specific cards for those classes. Let's see. You wish it was 3 damage or 5, then you can win. Oh, that's funny. And Failer, hello! Welcome! How are you? Alright, so let's see. Let's look here. This is what we get if we complete the Druid challenge. We get Poison Seeds. Destroy all minions and summon 2/2 treants to replace them. And the Rogue, you get the Ambusher. Death Rattle. Return a friendly minion to your hand. So, you know, we can go through and play these now. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's do it, I think. So the way that these work is you play as the druid, and it's a pre-made deck for you. So basically you just start and it gives you this druid and a deck, and then you just have to beat that boss. Alright, so
My acolytes serve me without question.
okay. Let's trade out the 4/4. Let's keep these 2 cost. And oh look! Now we get to actually play with a haunted creeper. Alright. And the Nerubian egg. Look at that. Alright. Let's see. Let's play out. Let's play out the Nerubian egg. And then what we can do is turn 3, we can use Mark of the Wild on it. And give it taunt and 2/2. Yeah, so let's buff it up and let's actually trade there first.
Slay them in the master's name.
And then that puts it at a 1 health. So we can actually use our swipe. Okay. So let's use our swipe on this 4 health minion. And then let's actually trade here. And now that Dark Cultist won't give any other minions health. Olivia, I'm not sure what you're asking. Let's see. Okay. Oh, alright, so we can actually make some pretty good oozes here. We play out our ooze, and let's give it 4 attack. So what it's going to do is it's actually going to make a copy of it at the end of our turn. So we're going to have 2 5/2s. My husband? He's sitting at his computer watching my stream. Okay. So he just used Hellfire. Alright. So let's do another buff on this. Let's play the Echoing Ooze. And we'll do Defender of Argus. So it's going to make it a 2/3, and we'll get a copy of it. 2/3 taunt. Yes, husband. Alright. We have not been married for 40 years. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, this guy here, destroy the minions next to this one as well. Wow. Alright. Let's see. Let's actually attack. And let's use this Poison Seeds. And then we can play out our spiders. Our haunted creeper. Alright. So, we need something. This is a little scary. That doesn't help us much. Well, let's kill off some of these guys.
The dam stand ready.
Alright. This is not very good for us. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's deal 2 damage to this. And use our spiders to kill it off. Let's see what card we draw. Hogger! Oh, jeez. Actually, we want to... Let's innervate and play out Hogger. Because when we end our turn, it's going to put out a taunt. And... just hit face for 1. Our 1 damage isn't going to do anything. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no good. Well, I think we lost that. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on now. Here we go. Alright, let's give our Hogger... No. Let's give our Gargoyle +4 attack, and we'll trade into the Dancing Swords. And let's see what card we draw. Okay, perfect. So let's give this guy a +2/+2 and taunt. And we're actually going to trade into that guy. And we're going to armor. Basically, we're getting 1 armor. And we're keeping our Hogger alive because he's going to keep spawning 2 2s with taunts. So we want those taunts up. Alright. And we're just going to keep using our hero power as much as we can to gain an armor every turn. Let's see. Let's kill off that small guy there. We might actually be able to do this. This is insane. Okay, Battle Rage. He's drawing cards. Alright, we actually have 8 damage on board. Woohoo! Alright, there we go. Yay! Alright, so we did the Druid challenge. Awesome. Alright, now we haven't even touched our Druid. Oh, look at that! We hit 2. Oh, wow, I thought we were going to hit 3. Alright, so we got Poison Seeds. And Starfire, because we hit level 2. Awesome, okay. Alright, so now we can go in and let's do this Rogue challenge to get the Ambusher. Alright. So now, after we complete this, for that 700 gold that we spent, we actually would have gotten, we got the 4 cards from defeating the first wing. So we got 1 for each boss, and then the 1 for completing the wing. And we got the Druid card, and then we'll have the Rogue card. So that's 6 cards, you know, 2 of each of them. Well, except for the Mayaxna, because it's a legendary. Let's keep the 2 drop here, and let's try to get some like 1 or 2 drops, hopefully. Nope. Okay. You know, plus we've gotten a few cards just from leveling up our heroes. You know what? Let's just play that out. Hit 1 to the face, just to get a minion out on the board. Alright. And then we'll play our Echoing Ooze, and I think we're just going to go face with that guy. Okay. And another Echoing Ooze. Alright. Let's see. Let's actually just play out that ooze, and we're just gonna go face. So now what we're almost hoping is see if he plays another minion, and then he'll probably trade at least one of his Haunted Creepers. So he's gonna have 4 minions out on the board, so we can use our Mind Control tech and actually gain control of one of them. Yeah, so hopefully we steal this Haunted Creeper, and then we can actually end up getting more minions. Alright, that's fine too. I think we just want to go face. Alright. Oh, I love his little quotes. Alright. Oh, look at that! And we drew a big game hunter right in time. So we're definitely going to play that out. And let's actually play out our ringleader. We played a card already, so that triggers the combo. So we're going to get 2 minions out of it. And now actually let's just go ahead and trade and kill off these little spiders. We kind of want to get some value out of our little 2/1 guy. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's just go ahead and we'll hit for 4 there. And let's kill off one of our damaged guys. And then we're going to do something a little crazy. We're going to attack with our ringleader. We're going to use our Brewmaster to put that back in our hand. And we get to play it again with the combo. And then let's dagger up and just attack with everything. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. How much damage do we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12. Let's see, we can play out our Stampeding Kodo, and it's actually going to kill off one of those minions. Let's actually trade and kill off that spider first, and then we'll play out our Kodo. Just kill off his whole board. We may not really need to. but we can. And now we should definitely have enough damage to kill him off this turn. Alright, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14 with our hero power, so we definitely have enough. So let's just hit face. So basically we just went really super aggressive and hit face. Alright, so that is the rogue. Look at that, level 2. Alright. Cool, so we got that card, and we actually unlocked a rogue card, Assassin's Blade. That's a pretty good card. Cool, so let's look back at this here. Wow, we actually have the heroic. Be warned that heroic mode is very punishing, and is not for the faint of heart. Enter at your own risk. So just to compare, his hero power now summons a 4/4 Nerubian, whereas the regular one summoned a 3/1. So they're definitely a lot more challenging. Sometimes the hero powers are the same, or they cost less, or maybe their minions that they have are stronger. So let's see. So we're back down at 10 gold. But we actually got to buy the whole first wing of Naxx, and we completed the whole thing. So we completed the 3 bosses, got the 3 cards for that, and then we got the 4th card for completing it. So let's see. So we got to build up another 700 gold for the next wing, and in that wing, these are the cards that we'll get. Unstable Ghoul is really, really popular in the Patron Warrior deck right now. So that's being used a lot in a top-tier deck. Sludge Belcher is seen a lot. It's very, very popular, and so is Loatheb. Those are used in probably 70, 80% of the decks that are played on the ladder. So that next wing, these are really, really good cards. Stone Skin Gargoyle, not a very good card. It's not really used. If you can play it and like put buffs on it or different things like that, it can be good. But yeah, these other ones are used a lot. So that's what we're looking forward to next, is building up the 700 gold for that quarter. And let's see, let's look. And we actually completed all 3 of our quests today, so that is really, really awesome. You know, we got to play a couple different classes. The Brawl this week was really good for this free-to-play account. We don't have very many cards at all. We barely just started this account, you know. The couple of these classes, let's see, when we started today, our Warlock was only 6. You know, so we actually got to play, and we got to get experience for our classes, and earn some cards for that, and we got our pack for the Tavern Brawl. So we got our 2 wins and completed a quest. So since they built a deck for us in Tavern Brawl, it was actually really good for our free-to-play account. And then, let's see, we're sitting at rank 16 on the ladder right now in ranked play. So that's really good. I guess we can play one more game real quick. Let's go ahead and just play our Warlock. Maybe we can get it up to 10. And we were on a win streak, so actually if we win this match, we'll actually be into rank 15 on this free-to-play account. Which is amazing. That's really, really good. Ideally, we at least want to hit rank 20 every month so that we get the card back of the month. Alright, so we're going to want to trade. Let's get rid of all of these and try to get some of our 1 and 2 drops. Flame Imp is a really good starting. Okay, well, Mech Warper and Cog Master are really good. Good starts. Let's go ahead and play out Cog Master. And then turn 2, we can play out our Mech Warper. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't have something like a Frostbolt to kill that off. Okay, Mana Worm. Is he going to play out the coin and do something? No, okay. Actually, that is really, really good for us. What we're going to do is we're going to play out our Mech Warper, and since it's a mech, our Cog Master is going to get buffed, and we're going to kill off his Mana Worm. Now he can use his hero power to kill off our Cog Master, but then essentially we got to kill off a Mana Worm, and he's going to have to use 2 mana to kill off our 1 mana minion. Please hit face again. Yay! Alright, that's really good for us. Okay. Let's see here. I think let's try tapping first. See what we draw. Okay, Hellfire. Ooh, that's going to be good for next turn if we want to. Let's actually just play out this other Mech Warper, and let's clear out these guys. So one of our Mech Warpers can trade into his Knife Juggler. Or if for some reason he doesn't end up killing off our Cog Master, we can use the Cog Master. Oh, go kitty. Okay. Well, he made the trade for us. So here, let's trade our Cog Master into his Leper Gnome. And let's play out our Taunt. And for turn 5, we actually might play out our Anti-Keelbot. And then turn 6, we're looking at possibly our Reckless Rocketeer. Okay, so that's what he got from Unstable Portal. Actually, Piloted Shredder's really good. I think that's going to be better than playing out our Anti-Keelbot. It's a sticky minion, meaning that, you know, like it's got this death rattle, so it's actually going to put out another creature. So we get more benefit from that. The Anti-Keelbot, yes, it'll give us health back, but we can actually wait a little while for that, because it's still going to give us health whenever we play it. Okay. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Let's see. Actually kind of like just using this Drain Life to kill off his minion. And we can actually just play out this Shattered Sun Cleric and buff our Taunt guy up. And just go face. And that builds up our board a little bit more. Plus also having the taunts can be really good to help protect our other minions a little bit. Okay, let's see. We actually could use our charge minion and trade into his guy. Let's see, we could trade with our 3/1 and then maybe even use Hellfire. We could just ignore it. I kind of like the Hellfire play. And then let's play our 2-cost minion. So what he could do is he could ping. Yeah. And that's going to do 1 damage to our stealth guy. Alright. Okay, let's Shadow Bolt that minion, and let's draw a card. The Healbot could he could have traded with his Sorcerer's Apprentice, or he could just use his little 1 mana cost and his hero power to kill off our NT Killbot. So we're going to want to gain some life, I think. Let's see. So we'll play out the NT Killbot this turn. And let's also play out the Flame Imp. That's only going to be 6 mana, and we have 9. So we can also tap. See what we get. Okay. So we can play that Taunt out next turn. We get the creatures out on the board, the minions out on the board this turn. Double Arcane Intellect. That's like what happened to us earlier. Our Arcane Intellect drew our second Arcane Intellect. Alright. So I definitely think we're going to want to put our top guy up. And we might just use our Reckless Racketeer and kill off his Flame Waker. And let's actually kill off the Sorcerer's Apprentice too. And now, unless he draws a spell like a Fireball that can kill our taunt, he's going to have to use both his minions and his hero power. So we know that that card he just got is one of the spare parts. Okay, and he plays Leper Gnome. So we know that the card in his hand is a spare part, which he just used. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Let's go ahead and just play out one of our 7-cost guys. And because we're kind of low on health, I don't think we want to tap. I think we just want to pass. Okay. So, I mean, if he draws like a Fireball, then we're in trouble. Wow. Okay. So we could play out our Stormwind Champion and actually make our sheep a 2/2 and trade and kill off his Haunted Creeper. But what that's going to do is it's going to give him 2 little 1/1s that he can use next turn. So essentially we'd be giving him 1 more point of damage to use on our face. So we don't want that. So let's just play out these guys here and pass turn. Hopefully he doesn't have lethal. Uh-oh. Well, he has us next turn. All he needs is his hero power. Or trade in his Leper Gnome in. So, and that is rough. Let's just use our hero power and kill ourselves. Oh, there's a taunt. Alright. Well, that was a bummer. Well, we lost our win streak. But maybe we got enough experience to get us to 10? We did! Woo! Alright, look at that. So,
All the basic cards for this class.
cool. So we have all the basic cards now for Mage and Warlock. Yay! It's awesome. Alright, so we've done a lot in that 2 hours there. That's insane. Alright. So, this is going to be the end of the stream for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. I always love when you guys are here. Makes it so much better. I actually have been, if you scroll down and look in the About Me section, at the bottom of that, I have the link to my YouTube channel. I've started exporting these videos after I'm done streaming. I put them on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch any of them, see how I started and how the free-to-play account has progressed, anything like that, if you know somebody who's just starting or struggling, anything like that, you know, feel free to refer them to that. And every week I'm posting them on there, so hopefully you guys will check them out. And again, thank you so much. I'll be back streaming next week. And next Friday, again, we'll do another free-to-play Friday. We'll do Brawl, get a free pack, and start building up our gold again for the next Wing of Naxx. So, thank you guys so much, and I will see you around. Thanks. Bye.